Good day, everybody. My name is the Saubrey Boyz Walefatshe from the Big R. We are doing the show called TBR Solution Sports Program. I'm with Minhle Mkhize from TBR Galaxy. This is my friend, Minhle Mkhize. He was on the news like a newsman, but it's fine. It's fine. We don't want to talk about that. We haven't been speaking for some time now, Mganam. Are you okay?
No. Everything is well, man. Compliment of the new year, obviously on this platform.
Yeah. By the way, we haven't spoken this year.
Yeah. No. We've spoken, I think, telephonically.
But on the show, nothing.
No, not as yet on the show, yeah.
All right. Now you are playing the big one, Kaizer Chiefs. Because I still believe Kaizer Chiefs the big one. I'm looking in terms of support, in terms of players all wanting. The majority of players in this country want to play for Kaizer Chiefs. It's a fact. We know that one. So they're still a big team, you know. It's like in Europe, the majority of players, they want to play for Barcelona, either Barcelona or Real Madrid. So I'm sure you'll understand from which context. So Kabazel, TBR Galaxy. I see that you guys are struggling now. What's the story? Let's start there.
Can you just rephrase your question, Mshango?
I'm saying, I see you guys, it's like you are struggling lately. What could be the problem? What could be the reason? That's one. Second, who have you lost? And then how are you planning to replace who you lost?
Yeah, as you've just alluded, we are just languishing at the foot of the table after 17 games. That is not an ideal situation. We know where we need to refine in order to in order to make sure that we turn our fortunes around. Obviously, we've been conceding a lot of goals. We've conceded the most number of goals in the league. So, and then we've created plenty of clear goal scoring opportunities, but we haven't been as clinical as we would have loved to be. So those are two areas that we've identified where we need to make sure that we are resolute at the back, we are clinical in front of goals. Hence, we went gun blazingly in this transfer window market, acquiring the services of Vuyo Mere, who's an experienced defender, has been around, the longest serving player in the PSL currently, having made his debut back in 2001. So he's going to bring leadership qualities at the back, something that we've lacked. We've lacked that commander at the back. So we believe that Vuyo will be able to cover that aspect. We also captured the signature of Minhle Mkhize, who's also another experienced defender, having played for the likes of Blom Celtic, previously on the book of Royal AM, and has also played for Bidvest, made his debut back in 2010, 2011, so he's been around. So we needed experience at the back in order to make sure that we are resolute in this second half of the season. As I've just mentioned, that we've created a number of goal scoring opportunities. So we signed Lefa Hlongwane, a creative midfielder who's versatile, can operate on both flanks, and also can play as a 10. We also signed Shane Roberts from Cape Town City, a talented left footer who's an attacking midfielder. We've also have another exciting prospect in Ore Bete, Mongawe, left winger, can also play as a right winger, cutting inside. Very exciting prospect. I just surprised why he hasn't made his breakthrough in top flight football at the age of 28, because that boy is going to be a revelation in South African football in the next 2 seasons to come. He's really super talented. We've signed him from Platinum City Rovers. Who I'm missing? Andile Fagude, another left winger, very direct. if I can compare him, he's more like your Denklate, a typical direct winger, taking on defenders and then whipping in those telling crosses. So we've reinforced our squad, and I believe that this Christmas break and AFCON recess has been a blessing in disguise for TS Galaxy, because remember when Siad Ramovic took over the coaching reins from Owen Dagama, they had to hit the ground running. They didn't have a preseason, so this break has given them an opportunity to have that many preseason. It has also offered the new players an opportunity to learn the philosophy and the culture of the club. So obviously, as you mentioned when you were just posing your question that we've struggled, yes, we cannot hide away from that. I think we've been inconsistent this season, but this break has been welcome at TS Galaxy, and I think it is going to play a very pivotal role in terms of making sure that we cement our PSL status. So yes, we've identified the areas where we need to improve, and then we've made those signings. We've also loaned Smongsen Shelembe to Platinum City Rovers in Glad Africa Championship, and Tumelo Botibe to Swallows FC. Those are two deep. Oh, and Lucky Boy Mukwena, we also parted ways with him. He recently joined Sekukune. So those are the 3 departures, and then the 6 acquisitions that we made in this January transfer window.
Now, you are playing Kaizer Chiefs. As I've said before, and I must indicate that I did invite Vina Maposa from Kaizer Chiefs, whom I spoke to earlier on. He indicated that he's quite hectic, but he doesn't mind to talk to me maybe after, not today, probably during the week. And then let's look at the postmortem so that people understand that I wanted to balance the story. You are playing Kaizer Chiefs. What's your take? Have you identified areas that are problematic as far as Kaizer Chiefs is concerned? Remember, Kaizer Chiefs, they're like a sleeping giant who are wounded, wounded in the sense that Chiefs is not used in not winning titles. So they're like an angry team all the time when they go out and play. They want to make it a point that they want to regain that glory. So have you guys identified weaknesses and threats for that matter?
Obviously, we haven't put too much emphasis on Kaizer Chiefs. Our preparation and planning has been more on how we can obviously win the game. Obviously, there are some weakness that we want to exploit into Kaizer Chiefs setup. Obviously, which I will not divulge because obviously they might have a listen and then try and make sure that they reinforce in those particular areas. But one weakness that I can mention, Kaizer Chiefs have really struggled against so-called minnows in this particular competition. You remember they were once bundled out by Cape Town, by FC Cape Town, Baroka, while they were campaigning in the APC Motsepe League. We as TS Galaxy defeated them while we were campaigning in the Glad Africa Championship last season. They were dismantled by Richards Bay. So at some stage they were also bundled out by University of Pretoria. So we also going there to cause a major upset because obviously Kaizer Chiefs are favorites, as we've just alluded. They are a big team. They are the most successful team in the history of this tournament. They've won a total number of 93 silverwares. So Kaizer Chiefs, they are used to winning cups. So unlike TS Galaxy, who won their maiden trophy back in 2019, defeating the very same side that we'll be facing. So I think that's the weakness that we've identified, that they tend to struggle against underdogs. So we'll be just using that take of being underdogs to go there and just cause a major upset. Because I saw even earlier this season, Royal AM won there, cause a major upset. So what TS Galaxy also believe that they can also follow on that list of clubs that have caused a major upset. And advantage for us is that we've done it before. So I believe that we can pull it off once again. Obviously, it's not going to be elementary. Kaizer Chiefs are a solid team. They've got Stuart Baxter, who've won this cup with Chiefs before. He has won it also with SuperSport United. So someone that has done well in domestic knockout competition. So we're not going to underestimate Chiefs, but we are going to give them a run for their money, because this competition is also very important for us, because we want to build that winning mentality. We want to gain that winning momentum, because winning is a habit. So we're not going to say because we are struggling in the league, so we're just going to FNB just to honor that fixture so that we'll focus on the league. No. TTM proved it last season. They were fighting relegation. They were fighting for their lives in the league. And then this competition assisted them in terms of making sure that they were able to avoid relegation. And at the same time, they won this competition. They went and played in Africa. We've tasted what it's like to campaign in the CAF Confederations Cup. Obviously, it's still early stages of the competition, but beating Kaizer Chiefs obviously will give us that confidence that maybe we can go all the way, because we will also love to compete in Africa, because TS Galaxy, it's a growing brand, so we would love to obviously expose our brand not only to South Africa but also in the continent. But obviously we have to face today's battle and then go to the last 16, quarterfinal, semi-final, until we reach the final. So we'll just take it one game at a time. But one thing that I can promise you is that we will give them a run for their money.
Kabaza, maybe we need to close now. Good luck for tonight. I'm sure you guys are smiling because Kaizer Chiefs won't be having the 12th player, as you know, because there are no supporters. So probably a 12th player would add that energy to their players.
I know, even if the supporters were there, I think we've done it before with their supporters at the Peck Moses Mapida Stadium. We went there with their supporters packing the stadium. We were able to defy the odds. Last minute winner by Zakelele pass at the iconic Moses Mapida Stadium. So obviously we don't want them to make that particular excuse that the supporters were not there, because COVID started in 2019. They haven't won a cup since 2015. So
okay. So there's nothing new. There's nothing new.
No. There's nothing new.
Okay, Kabazela, thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to talk to you guys. I'm looking forward to talk to your boss at some point and the team.
No. Certainly, we will just set it up. I think it's long overdue, man. I'll just make sure that I will make it happen, man, before the end of this month.
Okay. Kabazela, good luck for tonight. May the best team win. All right?
No. We're going to need it. No, thanks, man.
Thanks, Kabazela. Pass my greetings to my young man, Brooks. I'm watching him all the time. I wish him good luck.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. No. That one is the sky's the limit for him.
Thank you very much.
All right. No, thank you.
Thank you.